So, we're here in Blackpool.
Yes.
How excited are you for the switch on?
It's exciting. I mean, I've heard that this is a really big event and we've never been a part of it before. So we're just getting a taste of it and a feel of it. And you can sort of just see the atmosphere as you're driving through along the parade. Like there's so many people that aren't even at this concert that are just gathered, like on looking at big screens and just sitting watching the sunset, and it's lovely.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you're obviously here as well to promote the new single Drummer Boy, which is out on Monday. Well, today.
Today,
actually.
yes.
So it's the first single from the new album. What made you choose that particular one?
I think just because I love the sound of the drums, I love the musicality of the record, I love the toughness of the song. It's, you know, about the women getting to be the boss, and I love playing that character. And I think like I like to follow my gut instincts, and when I heard the music, I straight away was like, this has to be my first single. It's almost like when you create an album, it's a body of work, and it's difficult sometimes to choose the order of the singles because you want the public to get the best picture they can possibly of the album. And I just thought Drummer Boy was a great way of what I call like coming out of the traps. And then obviously with each single you'll get to see a different flavour, a different side, so it's exciting.
They sent me the video before I had my gym induction. I watched it and I was like, yes, let's go. And I was like,
That's what I like. I love that. Well, obviously I work with LA Fitness very closely. I've created some dance classes that have gone in the gyms, and so I am all about exercising without realising you're doing it. So music is very important, dancing and having fun.
Exactly, you're doing it. Drummer Boy, great single and workout motivator.
It was a workout, alright. It was a 22-hour video shoot. I could hardly walk at the end of it.
Oh, you looked glam though.
Thank you.
So, the single itself is used quite a well-known sort of sound with the drums.
Yes, it sampled a drum line from a very famous film in America called Drumline. And it was produced by Dallas Austin. And if you watch the drummers, they're incredible. They do all these crazy formations, and I don't know how they do it, but it's quite fascinating to watch. It's really popular out there.
It's amazing, I love it. Now the album, The Entertainers, coming out on November 22nd.
Correct.
And we haven't had a sneaky listen to it yet. So tell us about the vibe, the whole story.
Well, The Entertainer is a follow-on from The Alesha Show. It really is a record that demonstrates where I'm at in myself right now and where I want to be as an artist. There are records like Drummer Boy and Baddest Chick, which are almost what I call character records. It's like being a cartoon character, and you get to put on different personas. And then there's other songs on the album like Love in a Box or Cool With Me, which talk about more serious subjects, you know, the pressures that women are under to look a certain way, and me having been through hard times and been through ups and downs and being at that place where I'm finally content and happy in my own skin. So there's honest songs on there as well, but overall it's a very colourful, fun album. I've avoided slushy ballads, and I do love a slushy ballad, but I wanted this album to be quite up-tempo in its sound, in the production. I want girls or boys to put it on, and when they're getting ready or in the car or when they're in a club, or just even listening to it on their own and having a moment to themselves. It's striking that balance really when you make an album, because you think, right, which way do I want to go? And because I've got so much energy, I felt like I needed an album that reflected that, and I think I've done it. Well, I hope I've done it. I like it. I'm happy with it.
So when I get it, and I put it in my car, because
I love your accent, then I get it.
From Barnsley.
I love it.
Yeah, when I get it and I put it on in my car, which song should I skip to so that I think, right, when I'm driving all the way home, I'm going to listen to the whole album now?
Ooh, which song should you skip to? I'd say Cool With Me.
Right, I'm on it.
Yeah, Cool With Me, because it really is. It was the first song that I wrote for the album. It's one of the most honest songs on the album. It's got a great groove to it, and it's definitely a sing-along anthem.
I'm going to be putting my windows down, getting on the motorway and cruising. I love it. So, you've come from 1/3 of a pop group that I used to listen to, you know, back in the day I used to sing.
Cool.
Did you ever think 5 years ago that you'd be here where you are today, you know, a massive...
5 years ago, okay.
You're like a British institute. You're like a British institution now.
Interestingly, on one hand, you can never predict the future. You know, you just don't know what's around the corner. So I try to live in the moment. But at the same time, when I was a little girl, I always visualised where I am now. So freakily, like I always everything I'm doing, I kind of used to dream about it or visualise it when I was a little girl. So it's not a shock to me that I'm doing what I'm doing because I've always been very determined to do what I love. But at the same time, I'm very grateful to do what I do because I know how the industry, you know, you just don't know, do you? Like what's going to happen. It's such an unnerving business that we're in. But I think as the years have gone on, I've kind of taken more control over everything that I do, and I feel in a very fearless place where I just feel like, you know, positive in that whatever you set your mind to, you can go out there and achieve, and that's a good feeling because I went through a time in my 20s where I felt quite anxious and, you know, oh God, is this going to happen? Is this going to work? And I would worry a lot. I've got to that place where I've stopped worrying because I think what will be for all of us, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
I really am waffling on. I'm very sorry.
No, it's all right. We're nearly done.
Should be editing this.
Don't be that. So, aside from the music, you know, you do a bit of everything. It's amazing. But I've also heard you're doing Britain's Next Top Model now.
Well, no, I was featured on an episode.
As a judge?
I created a jewellery line, and one of the girls' challenges one week was to sell my jewellery line live on TV, and I had to just pick a winner basically. So that was fun. That was fun.
I love Britain's Next Top Model.
I love it. I'm going to go to the live final. Yeah.
I stayed in touch with 3 of them from last year.
Oh, okay.
I love it because we did a charity thing and one of them modelled for us.
Right. It's a great show. I mean, my only complaint, if I was going to have a little complaint, would be that on one of the episodes, one of the girls was told that she needed to lose weight.
Oh.
But it upset me a little bit because I thought all them young impressionable girls that are watching that, and there was nothing wrong with Charlotte. She looked perfectly fine to me, and I just thought, what is the world coming to when somebody who looks dead normal, why am I saying dead normal like I'm northern, was being told to lose weight, and I just thought, oh, that's a dangerous game.
Yeah,
but apart from that, I love the creative side of it, I love the photo shoots, I love all of it, and I think it's a lot of fun to watch.
God.
Yeah, and I loved being on it. I wanted to sneakily be a judge actually, but I was never asked.
We'll sort it out for you. We'll sort it out. I'll work on it.
In fact, it's probably a good job I weren't on the judging panel because I'd have had a few words to say when they made them comments.
Exactly. Naughty. So you're going to go back to Strictly this year?
I am, yeah. It actually starts next week. Next week's our launch show, and that's where we unveil the new set. You know, it's where the dancers, for the first time, find out who they're dancing with on that night. Usually they would know beforehand. So I'm looking forward. I'm meeting my stylist tomorrow to talk glam.
I love
and
it.
Look at some dresses and stuff. And for me, I kind of get an easy job really, because I just get to turn up and get to wear lovely outfits and watch some dancing. And we're actually going to come back to Blackpool as well this series as well. We always go. It went to the tower last year, so we're coming back for that. And all the contestants, they really, I think they always say, oh, as long as I want to get to Blackpool, because the ballroom is incredible and the atmosphere there is amazing.
I love it.
Yeah,
it's exciting.
It is
I'm
very
really
exciting.
glad that you're coming back.
Thank
When
you.
everybody was being like, I was so mad. We were writing things like, "Do not be mean to Alesha."
Oh, thank you.
So it's good that you're coming
thank
back.
you.
I love it.
Oh, that's nice, because it wasn't nice. But you know what? It was a small moment in time, and thankfully it's passed now.
Good.
So that's good.
So finally,
Yeah.
I know it was a while ago, but you won the award for Ultimate Confidence Queen.
I did, didn't I? The Cosmopolitan Awards.
And we've got to ask you, because as you know, we're a female website, and a lot of women will look up to you, and there's a lot of people out there that don't have much self-confidence, and they need a bit of a boost.
Yeah.
And they look up to people and think, why are they so confident?
Right.
You're such a great role model. What would you say to all those girls?
I think, I think a lot of the time when you look at celebrities or people in the limelight or in the media, there's the perception that they are really, really confident, but I would imagine there's a massive percentage of people in the spotlight that are very insecure, and if anything, all the flaws and insecurities they have are magnified and they're actually made even bigger. I think I used to be very, not confident when I was a young girl. It's something I've learned over the years to kind of get rid of, because... Sorry about it. You're alright with the can you hear still?
Typical, eh?
No, what I was going to say is that confidence is not something that you get overnight. You know, if you're one of those fortunate people that's born with confidence, then you're really lucky. But for me, it's something I've had to gain along the way. But as a human being, I still have days where I don't feel particularly confident. But I think it's knowing that, who you are is good enough, and not trying to be something you're not. and that we're all unique, and that's what makes the world special. So, you know, don't ever feel like you have to be like somebody else in order to be good enough or accepted, and just try and look at what you have and look at the good qualities that you have, and be proud of the good qualities that you have. I think that's the most important thing.
Exactly.
You know?
So when your boyfriend doesn't text you for, 6 days,
Oh, that's a bit naughty.
we just ditch him. That's what we do, Alesha.
I
isn't
wouldn't
it?
be happy if I had a boyfriend that didn't text me for a day.
I know. I'm like, I text.
All right, if
You've
he-
got an hour to reply.
Alright, if he was on
Otherwise-
holiday, that's fair enough. Like, I wouldn't expect a text.
He's
but
ready.
6 days is quite a long time.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
See you later.
Alright, we've got to do a bit more press outside.
Right.
But no,
We're
thank
done.
you very much.
Cool.
That was
You
wonderful.
too.
Thank